I said that I would be making a second video of me going to Barnes & Noble in Arizona. I'm now at Barnes & Noble in Arizona with my little sister, Booba.
Hello.
I'll just tell you one definite, and it's gonna kind of disappoint you guys because my one definite is Solaris, and you guys already knew I was gonna pick that up. The only reason I won't be picking that up is if they don't have it. But I'm thinking about picking up 4, maybe 5 tiles today. Anyways, we're gonna go in and have a good time. What the? All right, let's see if they have Solaris. Okay, yeah. Go to the Funko Pops. I see you. All right, guys. So, no luck of finding Solaris over here, but I'm looking at this section over here, and there's actually no Solaris over here either. So, really disappointing, but it's all good. I can get it in the November sale. Now that I'm not getting Solaris, I don't have any definites. I have a list of ideas of movies I want to get, but no for sure's, and so this is actually just going to be like a traditional visit where I just kind of like go through the shelves and just choose 3 or 4 titles, maybe 5. Anyways, I'll get back to you guys. Hey guys, so it's a new day. I'm going to bend over. Brooklyn and I did not have any luck at that Barnes & Noble we went to. At least I didn't. I didn't find any Blu-rays I wanted to get, Criterions. So right now, we're actually at Zia. It's like a super big movie store in Arizona. I love this place. So they have Funko Pops, Blu-rays, figures. Like literally right now, I'm looking at a C-3PO over there. You can't see it. But anyways, we'll take you along for the trip. Love me some Harry Potter. Comment below if you think this movie will still come out this year. So many things here to look at. We've already been in here for like half an hour.
Oh my gosh, you're
Looked at a lot of sections too.
3. I'm not gonna say.
Mug section.
Oh no!
Doesn't this look like Pee Wee Herman?
Yes.
I think this is super cool actually. It's the Incredibles replica phone, but I just like it would just be for display. I don't know what else I would do with it. And there's this Gremlins thing, but the head is broken when you take it out.
What?
Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's
Oh,
kind of creepy looking.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, Pirates lunchbox. That's cool.
I believe in love at first sight.
Cool mugs. Oh, I love this Jurassic Park one. Great power comes great responsibility. I saw that one over there, the Yoda one. Yeah. Oh my heck, look, Boo. Bob Ross bobblehead. Because of the raccoon.
There's either a raccoon or a squirrel.
Okay, I'm at a Barnes & Noble in Tempe, and I found one. Yes. There's a ton of Criterions here, and then we've got a section over here too, which is much bigger than the last one Brooklyn and I went to. All right, guys, I'm home from Zia, Barnes & Noble, and it has been a really long day. I'm honestly like pretty exhausted right now. But I did end up getting some Criterion, so I want to show you those Criterions. But before I get there, I want to show you what I picked up at Zia. It was $5, and it's just a Jim Henson Funko Pop. And he's only in Kermit the Frog, which I don't know. I love this. And I'm pretty picky when it comes to Funko Pops I pick up. But this one, when I saw it, like, I just needed to own it. So I only picked this up for like $5. It was out of the box, so I thought it was a good deal. So I got that. And now the part that you guys came for, the Criterion haul. So I ended up picking up 6 movies, and here they are. As tradition goes, I will go and order a spine number. So the first one is spine number 164, and it is Solaris. This one I'm so excited to pick up because I went to 2 Barnes & Nobles, one in the Gilbert area, one in the Mesa area, and it was today that I went to the Tempe Barnes & Noble that I finally found a copy of this on Blu-ray. So I'm so glad I got this, especially because I looked at the supplements while I was in the store and it got me even more excited. There are apparently 9 deleted and alternate scenes, and so that makes me so excited to check out these supplements and to watch the movie again. If you guys haven't seen Solaris, I highly recommend you check it out. Basically, Earth is receiving some strange transmissions from some astronauts that are on a space shuttle or a space station at the moment. So the main character is sent on a mission to go to that space station and investigate what's going on. It's nearly a 3-hour movie. It's a Russian film, Russian with English subtitles. But when I watched this, I was just amazed. And there are some shots that are absolute eye candy, and I was just so invested. So If you haven't seen Solaris, or if you're wondering what to pick up, then this one is a really good movie. Next up, I've got Spine 457, and it is Magnificent Obsession. I've seen this cover so many times when going Criterion shopping, and it's always stuck out to me. It just seems like so dramatic in the artwork, and I love the color blue too, and so there's a lot of blue going on. This movie interested me, first off, from the artwork of the cover, but then I read the description and it sounds really interesting. So basically, from what I understand, this guy right here, he's in a boating accident and he requires medical attention right away. But in order to save his life, they have to use a certain medical tool. And that medical tool that they used to save his life is the same medical tool that they needed to save her husband's life, who was like a renowned doctor in the society. So that doctor dies and she's now a widow. And I don't know anything else from there, but it just kind of sounds like an intriguing story. It sounds like it's probably going to turn into a love story between the two, or at least some sort of like meaningful story. And so when I actually sat down and like read the plot to it, I was like, okay, I can totally get behind this plot. It sounds so fascinating and I'm excited to see it. Plus, I believe the two stars of this, it's Rock Hudson and Jane Wyman, I think is how you pronounce it. They also star in the movie All That Heaven Allows, I think it's called, and that's one I'm really interested in picking up in the the November sale, because it's kind of like a low-key Christmas movie, and so I feel like it'd be a good movie to pick up right around the Christmas time. So maybe this film will give me a sneak peek of this duo acting together, so I'm really excited to check it out. I had no intentions on picking this next title up, but I looked at it and I looked up the reviews and I was sold. It's Spy number 555, Sweet Smell of Success. Now the packaging on its own is a reason to pick this up. I love the packaging. The special features are outstanding on all these movies, really. I looked at the supplements that are included and all of them are just packed with special features, so that's super cool. The thing that really sold me is I noticed it has a 100% critic score on IMDb for Metacritic. And that's a pretty rare compliment or pretty rare honor to have for a movie. And so the fact that this movie has it and that I was already kind of like interested in watching it, it just sold me. I'm really excited to see this movie. I don't know too much about this one, honestly, but just based on the reviews and the ratings on IMDb, it sounds like it's going to be a good movie. Oh, and by the way, all these movies are blind buys except for Solaris, so I haven't seen any of the movies that I picked up today. Then I've got Spine 788, which is one that I've always wanted, but I never get it. I absolutely love this cover. I'm just going to show it to you. It is Speedy, starring Harold Lloyd. This is the first Harold Lloyd movie I have in my collection. This, as well as Safety Last, they catch my interest every single time the Barnes & Noble sale happens, but I never get any of them. And today, I just really went in knowing that I wanted Solaris, and then after that, it was just free game. I was just gonna get whatever I could get my hands on. And today, Speedy was calling my name. I looked at the supplements, and that's what sold me. There are so many supplements. Like, just look at this. All of this right here are the supplements. I'm pretty sure you can find this online for free to watch, but the supplements are what sold me. And plus, like I said, I love that cover artwork. And also, I watched a clip from this movie and it looked really good. And so I'm excited to check it out. And then I've got Spy number 819, which is Nick's Night to Remember, and that is Here Comes Mr. Jordan. And what I mean by his Night to Remember is it's that movie that every time the sale happens, you go to Barnes & Noble, you look at it, you're like, is this the time I'll get it? And you never end up getting it. But this is a movie that Nick always picks up and then puts back. The reason I was sold on it is because, one, I really like Claude Rains as an actor. He's just an iconic classic movie actor, and any movie that I've ever seen him in, I've really enjoyed. But two, I was looking at the supplements, and apparently there is a Lux Radio Theater adaptation of Here Comes Mr. Jordan from 1942 starring Cary Grant, Claude Rains, Evelyn Keyes, and James Gleason. But the Cary Grant is what caught my attention, because Cary Grant and Claude Rains, they worked together in Notorious. So it'd be cool to check out that supplement and see what that's all about. That really piqued my interest, and that's what ended up helping me decide to buy this one. But it's also a movie, kind of like Nick, that I've recognized every sale that I think I want it, but I just never get it. And so today I got it, and I'm excited about this one. It's basically about this guy, he passes away, he gets to heaven, and the angel, Claude Rains, he basically says, okay, we made a mistake, you had to go back to Earth. But when he goes back to Earth, the only way he can go back to Earth is by entering the body of a corrupt financier whose soul could use a transplant. And then it just says how the movie was nominated for 7 Oscars. It's been remade 2 times, and it is one of the funniest movies basically of all time. So it just got me intrigued. I'm really excited to check it out, and I'll have to let you guys know what I think of it when I see it. And finally, Spy Number 1004 is another Claude Rains movie, but mostly starring Bette Davis, and it is Now Voyager. I'm not too big of a fan of Bette Davis, to be completely honest, and the only reason is I just haven't seen her work. It's nothing against her, I just haven't really seen her filmography. I've seen All About Eve, which was years ago. I don't remember a thing from that movie, and that's also on the Criterion Collection. And then I've also seen Watcher in the Woods, which is a really weird Disney movie from like the 80s, I think. It horrified me as a child. That's my experience with Bette Davis, and I recognize that she is known to be one of the greatest actresses of all time. And so I really wanted to pick this movie up because, one, she's the leading lady, but also Claude Rains is in it. From what I gather, Bette Davis's character has been living with her mom her entire life, and a psychiatrist, Claude Rains, visits her and offers her a cruise trip to kind of like get to know herself, and on the cruise she falls in love. And the movie's about like her trying to get out of her mother's grasp and, you know, like live for herself rather than living under her mom's like dictatorship all the time. And so it really piqued my interest. That plot sounds a lot like My Fair Lady, but also I want to get more into Bette Davis, and I'm a sucker for Claude Rains. So here's the haul, everyone, just to review all the titles I picked up. I think that's going to do it for me for this July sale. I'm happy with this haul though, and I'm so excited to start checking these movies out. I already have a list, or like a pile of movies in my room that I'm going to start going through. And so I will be updating you guys on what I think of these movies. Thank you for coming along with me, for watching the video, for commenting, for liking. It means so much to me. It makes my day when I see comments on these videos. The fact that you guys take time to watch my videos and then comment means a lot. So thank you so much, and thank you for joining the crazy ride with my little sister Brooklyn. We had a blast and hope to do it again another time. Have a great day, everyone.
Lucky, you sound like a bunch of old hands.
There's a lot of
Birds waiting to go on.
For instance, the boys in the back are comic cause because of the cause. And a fine feather friend is a jolly toucan, and you can solve better than one toucan can.
Yep.